Your friendly neighborhood YouTuber is rated PG-13. Parental advisory, explicit content. Viewer discretion is advised. I will now do my rendition of Eye of the Tiger. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, dun, dun. Dun, dun, dun. Rising up, don't know the lyrics of this song. Hey, what's up, everyone? Guess what? It's your friendly neighborhood YouTuber. We are back here again with another amazing subscription box from Comic Garage. This is the November subscription box right here for your viewing pleasure. Look at it in all of its magnificent glory of cardboard. All right, so if you guys don't know what Comic Garage is, it's a monthly subscription box to comic books of your choosing. Well, not so much comic books, but you get to choose from either DC or X-Men or Image Comics, Spawn Comics, whatever you guys like, they'll put into this box for you. As you guys can see, I took off where my name and address would usually be because I don't want any stalkers. No, I don't think you guys would stalk me, but anyways, I just left it off just because I don't want to come home one day and then I have one of you guys sitting in my living room like, where you been? Let's review some toys. Wouldn't that be creepy? I'm sure there's dudes out there like that, but yeah, I don't have any fans that are obsessed like that. If I was a female YouTuber, then yeah, I probably would, would get that. I can't imagine what female YouTubers go through, nor do I even want to imagine. But it would be awesome if like a hot woman showed up at my house and was sitting in the living room and I walked in and she'd be like, hey, let's review some toys. I'm like, yeah, let's review some toys. Unfortunately, my life is not that awesome, so to get a female hot stalker, yeah, that would not work for me. I guess there's like a double standard, right? I mean, if you had like a hot female stalker, men would probably marry that hot female stalker, as opposed to if a woman had a hot guy stalker, they probably get the police called on them, right? They would probably be looked at as crazy. Men, we have a different perspective on things, I don't know where the hell that came from. I just kind of came out of nowhere. I apologize, but I told you a little my thoughts on stalking. Okay, so let's take this out the box. Usually they give me a sticker. Yeah, there it is right there. It's inside. Yeah, there's my thoughts on stalking. So I just wanted to tell you that little story as I was opening this Comic Garage box. Okay, so let's unwrap this package. Let's get to the delightfulness of the comics. As you guys can see right here, they always provide me a sticker, which I have all the way up there. Comic Garage on my backboard. I don't know what I did with the other sticker for this Comic Garage. Okay. Let's put that off to the side. Here is the Comic Garage. If you guys are interested in a subscription box from Comic Garage, go check them out. They're at www.thecomicgarage.com. I don't get paid for this kind of stuff because I'm not that awesome. I just shout them out because I'm subscribed to their boxes. So far, they're okay. I mean, this is my third subscription box from Comic Garage. I'll let you know. I think one of I usually give ratings 1 to 10 One of the boxes got an 8. The last box got a 7. So we'll see what this one gets. So let's check out some of the comic books. Here's Rob Zombie on the back. I thought I was getting a Rob Zombie comic book, but I realized no, it's not a Rob Zombie comic book. It's just the back. So here is, yeah, we got a Spawn comic book. Look at that, guys. We got a Spawn comic book. Number 76, man. Yeah, that's how I like to start off a review. A Spawn comic book. It looks like he's with his beloved Wanda. Who that chick is in the back, I have no idea. It looks like a clown. Maybe a clown doing an imitation of an older woman. Awesome, guys. Awesome. Or a clown in disguise, yeah. Capullo, and the artwork is done by Capullo, Greg Capullo. Love it. Awesome that they gave me a Spawn comic book. I'm very, very happy to get that Spawn comic book in my comic garage lineup. Okay, on the back right here, Clint Eastwood, Charlie Sheen, The Rookie. So you know this is from the 90s. Let's flip it around. Swamp Thing. They gave me another Swamp Thing, dude. This is like my third Comic Garage subscription box that I've gotten a Swamp Thing comic book in. And I'm not even a fan of Swamp Thing. I don't like Swamp Thing. But I did say that I wanted DC, so they gave me Swamp Thing comic book. Swamp Thing comic books. So, yeah, for those, I'm not a fan of Swamp Thing. I don't hate Swamp Thing, but I'm slowly building up my Swamp Thing collection, comic book collection, thanks to Comic Garage. All right, next one up, we have, look at that, you know, this is from the 90s, because it's Tales from the Crypt, Bordello of Blood, coming soon. Let's see what it is, and we have Cable, 96. Yeah, Cable was one of my, X-Force and Cable was one of my choices for my Comic Garage subscription. Prayer for the Dying. I like X-Men, I love Cable, I love X-Force, but I don't like anything after 95, 96. Because that's when all the great artists left. That's when Jim Lee, I believe, left. And they were there to fend for themselves. So I'm okay with that Cable, but I'm a more of a fan of a Cable. Well, actually, didn't Cable come out in 94? I believe it was his first issue. I'm more fans of Cable 94, 95. Before that, X-Men, X-Force in the early 90s when Jim Lee was there. So, okay. So here is Cheese Nips Cheddar. This looks kind of new, so flip it over. And yeah, speaking of X-Force, there's X-Force right there. And it looks like in a newer version, you can tell it's a newer version. It's from the 90s, late 90s, because it's $2.25 US. Anything like 94, 93, you know, that's like $1.75. Okay, that one's okay. Here's another one, Sick Day. This looks like a new one, Harley Davidson. It says 2013 right there, so it's a newer comic book. Here's another X-Force comic book, Uncanny X-Force. Okay. Don't really care too much for the newer X-Force, but... Okay, here's another one, Wolverine in X-Men, Alpha Omega. I'm just curious to see the artwork inside. I might like this one, I don't know, we'll see. Like I said, I'm not too fond of the newer X-Men and X-Men, X-Force comic books, but yeah, that might be worth a read. Next one up, we've got The Infinity, The Hunt. Newer comic book. Definitely looks like... I'm trying to look at for the year on this one. 2013, yeah. Okay. Not too impressed right now, but I'm slowly getting there. Extreme X-Men. Looks like Bishop right there. Domino. possibly Storm. Here is Wolverine's Revenge, PlayStation 2, so it tells you how old this comic book is, 2003. Alright. Alright. And here is an older X-Men. I like this one. This is right down my alley, guys. Yeah, I like this one. Starjammers, X-Men, Spotlight on Starjammers. Yeah, this is what I'm talking about, man. And this is a thick one, too. Look at that. I like that one. And this one is definitely from the 90s, because you can definitely tell by the artwork on it. Maybe 90s. Let's see. Let's try to look for a year on here. 1990. Yep, 1990. Yeah, this one's definitely an awesome. This one's definitely a keeper right here. I definitely like this Starjammers. That's nice. Okay, next one up, we have Alpha Flight, Mesmerize. Not too bad, number 4. This is, looks like from the late 90s. And I'm looking for dates. I'm looking for dates. I'm looking for a date. 1997. Okay. Yeah, that's about right. 97. Okay. World's Greatest Comics. Marvel Comics. Number 4. Alpha Flight. I actually do have Alpha Flight number 1. So, yeah. Okay. Next one up, we have... Actually, last one up. Fantastic Four, guys. Not too bad, guys. I like a few comic books. Fantastic Four, not really. Alpha Flight, this is probably a keeper. I like the Starjammers, probably a keeper. Extreme X-Men, this goes into the I don't know pile. The Hunt, I don't know pile. Wolverine and the X-Men Alpha Omega, I don't know. Uncanny X-Force, I'm not for sure. Marvel Comics X-Force, not for sure. Not for sure. And Swamp Thing, not for sure. So I have a lot of not for sure comic books. What that usually means with the not for sure is I don't know if I'm going to keep them or if I'm just going to sell them off. This one, Fantastic Four, I have no aspiration for this one. But I do have 3 comic books that I do like that I probably am going to keep. The Starjammers, the Spawn, and the Alpha Flight number 4. All these other comic books are in limbo. So guys, I am going to give you my rating of this Comic Garage November subscription. You know what? I don't know, man. The first Comic Garage that I got back in, September was a good one. It was at an 8. Last one was a number 7. This, 1 out of 10. I'm going to be a little bit generous, and I'm going to give it a 5. A 5 out of 10 this time, guys. Yeah, it kind of sucked, man. It really kind of sucked. The best one out of the entire... out of all these entire comic books was probably Spawn. I do like Starjammers. Alpha Flight number 4 would come in number 3. All these are kind of up in the air. I probably would have to give them a read because I'm not too familiar with some of the newer X-Men comic books. But yeah, we'll give it a 5 out of 10 for this Comic Garage November subscription. Let me know what you guys think. It's not looking good, Comic Garage. It's not looking good. I do appreciate the effort that they put into the Comic Garage subscription box. But, yeah, all these are kind of up in the air. I'm not really for sure with a lot of these comic books right here. Cable, I'm not really for sure if he's a keeper or not. But for your money, you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. That's usually what I get, 11 comic books. And I do like the thickness of this book right here. This is a really, really nice, thick comic book right here. So, yeah. I definitely would love to give this a read. I love the old classic artwork in here. That looks pretty awesome. So I'm definitely happy with this one. It looks really, really cool, dude. I might have to give this one a read because this looks awesome. Okay, guys, so there was my little subscription box, November subscription from Comic Garage. If you like what you see, you can go ahead and get the subscription box of comic books of your choosing. So if you like this little subscription box review, hit the like button, comment, subscribe, hit that notification bell if you want to receive more cool, awesome reviews like this. And there you guys have it. I just want to thank you guys for watching, and I'll catch you guys in the next review.